Hi, I'm Penny. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. I am doing get ready with me. I am going out this afternoon to my mum's for my auntie's 60th birthday. And I thought I would do a get ready with me using the products from the Made by Mitchell advent calendar and some other Made by Mitchell. So it's a full face of Made by Mitchell, pretty much. So I've actually bought this as well recently. This is the primer. And it's the Blur primer, so we're going to have a go with that. I have got the Build foundation and the Brighten concealer. I've got the shade IB8 and IBR5 in those. I also have the Made by Mitchell Balm concealer, the Bulk Balm in shade BB3. So we might be using that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Here you go. I've got another light here. That might help brighten me up a bit. Does that? Yeah, that's as bright as that one goes. So yeah, we've got that. Then I've got various bronze pods, blush pods, curve case, eyeshadow palette, the blush balms. I've got a slip dew highlighter. I've got lipsticks. I've got eyeliner. The only thing I don't have anymore is the mascara because I used it all and I haven't opened it, and brow products. Other than that, I've got a full face of Made by Mitchell. So I'm going to start off with eyes. Now this is the eyeshadow palette we got in the advent calendar, and this is the Ground Running eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. It's just a very basic browny mauvey colour. So we've got black, brown, we've got one shimmer, we've got a yellow. I don't know what the yellow's doing in there, to be honest. This looks more green on camera than black, but it is black. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but we'll give it a go. We will give it a go. So to start off, I am going to prime my eyes with my P. Louise base because I don't know if Made by Mitchell does an eyeshadow base, to be honest. And if he does, I don't have it. So there's that. Okay, so I've done that. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and what shall I start with? I mean, I don't know. I think probably this one. I don't know much about... I've never tried a Made by Mitchell eyeshadow, so this is my first impressions, literally, of his eye products. I know that some of them have been very... some have been loved and some have... well, not. This one's called Clayed Up. I don't know. So just stick that, run that through my crease. It's not the most pigmented of shades, but it's doing the job, isn't it? So there's that. Yeah, it's definitely done the job. It looks more like running a bronzer through your crease, to be honest. Right, I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush, this one, and I'm going to go into... I'm not going to use the black. I don't use black really, but I'm going to go into Cacao, which is this shade here. And I'm just going to put that on. I'm going to just pat that into my outer corner. Just there, like that. Just to deepen it up. I think I'm going to go rounded rather than winged out today. Just run that. Just to deepen up that crease. I'm going to do a very basic look because this is quite a basic palette, isn't it? So just tap that on there and then blend it. It's blending nicely into that other shade. I'll give it that. It is blending nicely. This one seems a bit more pigmented, which is nice. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm just going to go with my finger and I'm just going to put the shade Treasured, which is the only shimmer, and I'm just going to... oh, it's nice and creamy. I'll just put that here, like that. I mean, it's pretty. It's a very basic shimmer. That'll do, won't it? I do think I'm going to need to go and find something to brighten up my inner corner, though, because, well, we've got that yellow, haven't we? I mean, it's a matte, but... Should we have a go? I mean, it's not a usual look for me, but I'm only going to be around family, so if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. I don't care. Let's take a really dense brush. We'll just pack that yellow, and then we're just gonna put that right on that inner corner, just to try and brighten it up a bit. That's got no colour to it at all, really. There's no yellow. This excuse the noise. I got a spag bowl in the pressure cooker, and it's making a noise. There's no colour to that really at all. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's all right. Nothing to write home about. Okay, so base. I have put on moisturiser. I am going to go in with a bit of pore blurring primer just because I need to blur my pores because I have big ones. So I'm just going to take some of this and just work it into under here. There we go. There we go. Just rub that right in now. And I made my face all red, look. Wow. That'll go, that'll go. Okay, so I got the blur in the shade IBI or LBL4. I'm not sure if that's an I or an L. I think it's an L. This is how it's come. Needs a bit of mixing up. Now, I haven't heard a lot about this, so I am not sure what this is like. So we're just going to put a bit on there to start with. And then I'm going to take just a buffing brush and we're going to buff it all in. Okay, let me have a look in my mirror so that it's a bit more up close. That's really nice, actually. It gives a nice glow. I do like that. I do like that. I don't like this. I don't like doe foots on stuff, but I much prefer a pump, you know? Pump it out. Okay, we are definitely glowy. We are glowy. Right. Okay. It's accentuated every pore. So I'm not going to be able to wear this on its own. But it's very glowy. That first bit weren't that glowy, but the rest of it, oh wow. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go in with the foundation. And hopefully it's not as glowy under the foundation. Is it a matte foundation? It doesn't say. It just says liquid foundation. Put some on here. And I'm going to take the same brush because we want to mix it in together anyway. that is really glowy. It's a bit glowy for me, I think. I like glowy. I don't like this glowy. I'm not sure. We will see. We will see. Let's get it all on. It's okay. It's okay. Right, I'm going to try with a clean brush and just put some on my forehead and see if that, without the glow stuff on the brush, maybe that will help bring the glow down. Okay, we'll give it a go. So I just got a fresh brush and we'll just see if it's not got it on it. That's better, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to put a little bit more on my cheeks just to blend it out a bit. Wow, we are definitely glowing today. Methinks highlighter is not going to be required today. Flipping hair. I am not liking this at all. No, not at all. Look at that. It's like bubbled. I don't know if you can see, but it's all like bubbled up. No, this is awful. Oh, no, I don't like this together at all. Right, I have got to go out. So I'm going to go and remove this. And then I am going to come back, put on some skincare. I'm going to leave off the blur and just use the foundation because I know I like the foundation, but I don't like that blur. That blur's not for me. So I will be back. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually gone for the Truth Tint. And look at that. It just sits so much better on my skin. It just looks a lot better, but it's a bit itchy here for some reason. I don't know. But I am going to use the concealer. But I'm going to put it on my hand. And then I'm just going to warm it up with a finger. I've got some there. And then I'm just going to dab where I need it. So just under my eyes. Just there. Around my nose. I'm going to blend this in with a brush. And I've got a spot there. So we'll just see if we can tap some on there. Where else? Down there. There. And then I'm just going to take a sponge and I'm just going to tap it. Because I do like the foundation. I do like the concealer, but I just decided that I didn't want as full coverage as that foundation was today. Just wanted it a bit less. The concealer's nice. It's not as good as my the Beauty Crop one that I like, but it is nice. See? It gives a lot better finish than that blur stuff. I don't like that at all. No, not for me. Not for me. Right. Now we need to do a bit of contour. Okay, I'm just going to open this. I'll be back. Right, so I'm just going to take the shade Hello There. Move it up a bit. Right. I'm just going to take a brush. I'm just going to get some on my brush. Like that. And then I'm just going to bounce that. This shade is the perfect, like, contour for me. See? Just there. It's a nice shade. It's pale, but it's quite cool toned. And it just, I find it's just the perfect contour shade for me. Yeah. So it just gives me a bit of, and then just pick a bit up here, just to try and lift my face a little bit. There. And then I'm going to use Shady Business, which is a more of a bronzy shade. And that is going to be my cream bronzer. Put that up here. I know to you it doesn't look like much, but it's there. It is there. It's a really pretty colour. I do like this shade. It's perfect for like winter. I have got the curve case, so I've got some slightly darker shades ready for like summer that I use. Right, so there's that. And then for blush, I've got quite a few choices. So I've got this curve case, and in here we have got Cherry Cola, Posy Rosy and Sweet Cheeks, and they look like that. And I do have, where have I put it? No. Peony Passion as well in the blush. But that's quite a cool tone peach, so I'm going to leave that one. I am going to go into here, and I need a brush. Here we go. And I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to go with Posy Rose. It's my favourite. It's like a peachy pinky colour, and it's beautiful, and it is a favourite, and I do use it a lot. But that's where we're going. I just love the shade. It's just a pretty shade. And it just... And I do like these blush balms. The balms, the curve case, all of that. They just... They're so easy to use. So easy to use. And then I've actually got... Because this was what we got in the little one. And then on this one, we've got some highlights, some blush highlights. So I think I'm going to take the middle one again. This is Pink Links. I mean, same brush, but I'm just going to use that just slightly higher, just as a bit of a highlight, like a liquid highlight, just a little bit higher. I find these are quite sheer though, but it does give a nice glow. Just to, I mean, I've got quite a glow going on anyway, but I'm hoping this one will stay through when I powder, because I'm going to powder down in a minute. There we go. Now, I do have powder made by Mitchell Powder, but it's not a favourite. So I'm just going to go in with my Artitude Cosmetics one. So I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so I've done that and I've put my brows on, and we are browing today, and I don't normally do them. Can you tell? I look like I've got slugs on my face. I don't care. I don't care. Right, I've got rid of all of that glow now, so we're going to put it back. And I've got the blush bronzer, bronze pod in Caramel Kiss. It just looks like this, and it's quite a glowy bronzer. So we just tap some of that off. Just build it up a bit. And it's just going to put a nice glow back on my cheeks that I can control. What's gone on there? No, it looks all right. It looks patchy on camera, but it's not in real life, which is weird. Weird. Because it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look patchy, does it?
No.
No. Yeah, in the camera, it's looking patchy. I don't know why, but it ain't. It ain't. So I don't know what that's about. And then I've got the blush pod in Truly Scrumptious, which is a baked luminizing blusher, and I haven't tried this yet. And it's a very, 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 very scary pink. Ooh.
Where'd you get this collection from?
Advent calendar.
Oh.
And I've been collecting. That's bright.
It's bright. Oh wow, looks cute.
Fuck it. That is very bright. You can see me from space. Never mind. And then, just because, you know, who hasn't got enough glow? I've got this. This is one of the other blush pods. This is in the shade Cool Down, but it's very, very pale. And I thought, this is no good for me as a blush, but as a highlight, we can definitely work with it. Now I'm hella glowy. I like it though. It's not the kind of glow that I had with the other thing though. If you look, you can see my pores because I have them, but they're not bubbling like they seem to with the other stuff, because they seem to be bubbling, which was just grim. Anyway, we're going to move on now. We're going to move on. We're going to go on and finish off my eyes. We're going to go back into the palette. And I'm going to just do an experiment. That ebony shade is really quite lackluster. That's what it looks like there. But then when you put it on there, that's really lackluster, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to use that under my eyes because it's nowhere near the shade that I thought it was going to be. Just going to put that just on this outer corner here. Oh, you can see Lucy.
Can you?
Kind of.
Hello, people.
It's not a great colour. There we go. That's that. And then eyeliner. I've got quite a few shades, I think, so that we could try. So we have got, is this, that's a lip. I have got this, which is All Smudge No Budge in the Make a Toast. I've got Make a Mark in the green, and then I've got a liquid brown in Brownie Points. I mean, that's pretty, but I don't think that that's going to go. So I think I'm just going to use the Make a Toast. Now I'm going to do it off camera because I cannot do eyeliner on camera. I can't do it. So I will be back, but this is what I'm using. Okay, so while I was just doing my eyeliner, I've also stuck my Maybelline Sky High. I did have the lash lacquer from Made by Mitchell, but I finished it and I haven't repurchased it yet. And I'm not going to because I've got far too many mascaras on the go. So yeah, I will get it eventually. But I've got two lip liners here now. So I've got All Lip No Trip in Honeysuckle, which is a sort of nudie brown. And I already had that one. And this one came in the advent calendar. And this is in the shade Won't Bite. And it's a slightly darker brown. So we've got a choice of brown or brown. So let's have a look at the lipsticks. So I haven't used these yet. So I've got this one. This is in the shade Summer Pumpkin, which is a lovely sort of cool tone. Well, it's actually orange to me, but it looks a lot cooler an orange to you. And then I've got Velvet Berry, which is this colour. And this is the colour I'm going to use because the other one is, on me, this would be more like concealer lips, and I'm not into that. So I'm probably going to pass this one on because I'm never going to use that. It's just too pale. So I think I'm going to go into this one, which is Won't Bite, which is slightly darker brown. Let's get this. So I've got my little mirror. That's all right. It's all right. Where have I put the lid? There it is. One lid. And then we've got this one. This one looks a bit shiny, but I don't know if it says mattifying. Mattitude, so. Oh, right, that is really matte. That's not creamy at all. Now, it says Mattitude, but it's got like a sheen to it. But it's shown up every single crack in my lips. So, it's all right, but it's very, very matte. It's got like a sheen in it though, so it doesn't look matte, but it feels very, it's not very creamy. Just putting it out there. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to go. I'm going to finish my hair because, yeah, this is drying now. So I need to get the hairdryer on it ASAP before it sets like that. And then I look like a moron for the next couple of days. I will come back once I've done my hair and I will show you my final look. And then I will, yeah, show you what I'm wearing and everything that I've got on. And I will see you in a bit. Hey, I forgot to film my final look because I was running late. So this is it a few hours later. It obviously looks a bit worse for wear, but I'll insert a picture here of what it looked like because it wasn't too bad. I actually thought it turned out all right and it's held up okay. So yeah, it's all right. I'll be honest, some of those products, they were hit and miss. I like most of it. I don't like the blur, really don't like the blur. The eyeshadow palette is meh. It's all right, but I've got hundreds that are better. Truth be told, you can get a nice look out of it, but I have a lot that are a lot better. What else? I love the blurs, the blushes, the blushes, the bronzers. I love all of those. I love the Truth Tint. I love the concealer. I even love the foundation. The Bulk Balm, I do like that. Yeah, I love all of that. I'm not a fan of the eyeliner. I mean, as you can see, it hasn't stayed. It has all come off. Even that eyeshadow's gone patchy, look. See, it's got a line in it. I don't normally get that. And I primed my eyelids with the P. Louise base, but look, the eyeliner's completely gone in the corners. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the eyeliner. Not a fan of the blur. I don't like that at all. That just, yeah. The rest of it is fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, I do highly recommend the Made by Mitchell line. I do think it's lovely. I do think most of his products are fantastic. I just think there are a few that, I just think for the price point, especially for the eyeshadows, I just think you can get better. I really do. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I do so hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below for more videos to come, and hopefully I will catch you in my next one. Bye for now.